Oh, shit.
Oh, have we started?
Oh, dip, son.
Oh, no, I'm not ready. I'm going into the deep water. I'm pretty close.
This cookie is
Rest my
delicious.
head like on his shoulder like that.
What, this is our second Let's Play and I'm already eating food on the mic? Oh my god. Oh.
Jojoの奇妙な冒険
Eyes of for heaven.
So, I'm not sure how many of you people out there know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's pretty well known by this point, considering the anime came out. Would you like to say any parting pieces about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Anthony?
Well, when I first discovered it was on complete accident, and I had no idea it was popular at all. Like, it hit me like a freaking train. I remember a long time ago on Crunchyroll or something, and I saw this. I watched the first couple of episodes of Season 3, and I was like, wow, what a weird show, and I never watched it again until much later. Season 3 was already over.
Season 3 or Part 3?
Part 3, Season 3. And
No, because I believe that's Season 2. Season 1, I believe, was Part 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, I get that confused a lot, but basically, I started the first few episodes of Part 3.
Okay.
And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was weird. And so I never revisited
Bizarre
it.
even.
Yeah, I never revisited it until they started doing 4. And it came up again. I was like, huh. And so I did a little research into it, and I started watching from the first one because I didn't have anything else to do, and I fell in love with it.
Yep, you're right. So, you can probably tell we're huge JoJo fans.
Yeah.
So we're going to play Eyes of Heaven, which if you have not watched or read any of the anime or manga, you will be getting massive spoilers all the way from Part 1 to Part 8, the stuff that is currently coming out. So, view at your own risk. Good game, though. Great game.
Also, really quick, with those with virgin ears, I cannot promise that I will not swear. That has become evident in our last series, even though I was told to try and restrain myself.
Oh, dude, I swear more than you. And I'm the one who told you not to swear.
Yeah.
I mean,
It didn't work.
I'm a huge fucking hypocrite. Whoa.
Oh, shoot. They didn't leave yet. They're still here. Okay, so now they know.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the legal crap out of the way.
Chapter 1, Stardust Crusaders. You fuck off, Jotaro. I said it first. Straight up manga panels.
Wow, there's a lot of nondescript people in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid fucking dog.
Iggy's the greatest.
It would be a real bad fate to be a dog in this series.
Mm-hmm. Name one that lives. You can't. You can't.
They all die. Spoiler alert. They all
Danny and
die.
Iggy, they all die.
Which dog would be the worst to be, though?
Danny. Because
Danny.
you have no
Yeah.
you have no self-realization or no self, like...
Well,
like,
then you get thrown in the oven.
Yeah, you get burned alive.
After being kicked around.
Muda.
I don't know, but Iggy's kind of bad too, though. He gets freaking beaten to death.
Yeah, but he at least does that of his own decision.
Yeah.
Like, he joins them.
There's 2 other dogs, though, who die at the same time, right?
I know,
There were other dogs.
there are other dogs, yeah. Oh my god, Dio, you're so fucking cool.
I love this.
But why did you... Like, I love you, Dio. You're the coolest. But why the fuck do your clothes change when you absorb Joseph?
This is the point when your parents walk in.
And then they say, like, this is why Japan was... Like, why couldn't it have been hentai?
They all... Whenever anyone ever comes in when I'm watching this kind of crap, they always come out at the weirdest time.
Right? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like my roommate walking in when I watched the first episode of Prison School.
Okay, there's your first problem, watching Prison School.
I didn't know what it was about. I started watching it, he came in at the wrong time. I was like, dude, it's not... I can explain. This is not hentai.
So I love how the first battle in this game is the last battle of Part 3. Mm-hmm. And there's so many controls.
This throws it at you.
It's so abrupt.
It's a big learning curve. Especially assuming that you have no experience in playing any type of a fighting game. But
I like how the world stand is like he's just annoyed to be around. Like he's like, fine, I'll do this. Oh, Jesus.
I remember panicking real hard.
Really?
Like, first playing is like, I don't know how to play. What do I do? I got one move. Everything's locked.
Everything is order.
It's the only thing I know.
Oh my god, and he's already kicking my ass.
Are you supposed to lose? I forget.
No, you win this one.
No, okay.
Yeah, because Jojo wins this fight, man.
I originally thought that I was like scripted to lose because handicapped it me real hard.
Oh, I always forget the block button in this. I think it's right trigger. Yeah.
Well, you're definitely using it more effective than I ever did.
The skill has been locked. The skill has been blocked.
I thought that was the name of it too.
Oh my god, Anthony.
I didn't realize that they all said the same thing. I was like, what's this do? Order, order, order. Okay, what's this do? Order, order, order. Okay. Is this all order, order?
I love how this is all in stop time right now.
Is it?
Canonically speaking, yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Also, why is the bridge destroyed? It wasn't in the story.
I wouldn't mind doing a reaction video on the episodes of Jojo, but I have the feeling that would be taken down.
Probably. But also, like, we've already seen it. Like, I'm already read up all the way through 8.
Yeah.
Like, to the current shit.
What if we grabbed another person who hadn't seen it and had him watch it with us? Would that be kind of like bullying to have like two people who know it and then one guy kind of, I don't know.
Probably a little bit.
I feel like people have done it before. There's a thing I've...
People introducing their friends to Jojo?
Yeah. There's this one channel who does something about, they show pictures of the characters in the stands and they try and get the people to guess the name.
Yeah.
It was entertaining enough. I mean,
and
especially because they don't know anything about it and they're trying to give it a name and then they're even more confused when you give them the actual name.
The only one that I could see people like calling off the top, it would be Rolling Stone from part 6. 5. No, 6. It would have been part 6.
Yeah, it's 6.
It's Jolene, yeah. God, their voices are amazing.
This is why I loved the subbed versions than the dubbed. I feel like they capture the emotion better.
Because Matt Mercer has no business being Jotaro. Like, I don't care what you fucking say. You don't have business doing it, Matt. I'm sorry. Stick to Yusuke.
Like, the language that they use is I don't know. Like, when they say it in dubbed, it's real flat and it's boring, usually. I don't know, there's
Why couldn't I be that
but...
cool of a 17-year-old?
But when they say, like, a simple line, like, I need to go to the bathroom or some stupid crap like that in Japanese, and they emphasize the right words, it makes it sound epic.
Right.
But they do it in dubbed and it sounds stupid.
And, of course, muda, muda, muda.
And that kind of enforces the joke more, too, if it was a joke. That they need to go to the bathroom? Or something like that. I don't know. That's just my personal standard. See, it's funnier a little bit because he's so serious and the tone is serious.
Like, I remember watching a video about, like, the voice actor for Dio, who apparently does a lot of other shit. But, like, any time after Dio, like, people are just like, just keep doing Dio, man.
It's your thing.
Do voice this character, but make it sound like you're doing Dio.
You are the Hugh Jackman of the JoJo universe. Just keep doing this one role. You know, the guy, his voice actor, did a rendition of Deadpool once.
Dio?
Yeah.
Really?
The guy who does Dio does a Deadpool thing. He voiced it. I think it was like a Japanese Avengers / Beyblade clone.
That is... Okay,
Something.
the things you just said to me...
I believe I brought this up to you before. No, it was Digimon or something.
Oh
more.
my god.
Like he was all trapped in like
oh shit, I'm
Digidiscs
blinded.
Oh,
oh, the Avengers anime.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that.
I think that was exactly what it was.
Yes, and Deadpool does show up in that. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was essentially Beyblades, but with the Avengers.
I get so proud of myself when I discover these things before you and I introduce you to
No,
these things.
no, I discovered that like episode 3 when it came out.
No, I mean back when I told you the first time.
I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
So like, how did Jotaro beat him actually? It's not because he pissed him
sheer
off.
willpower, I think, is the idea.
Maybe. Just one simple reason.
He wanted to win more. I don't know.
No, he pissed him off.
Yeah.
Such a cool line. That's like the coolest thing that's ever said in part 3. Total defeat.
Basically, if you get into JoJo, you just kind of have to understand that...
He's better than you.
Yeah. It's not really about logic.
Like, are you fighting someone? Guess what? If you're Jotaro, you're better than him.
Yeah.
That's literally his power. Look at these dead people. You're really upset about that.
About them dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I never...
Out of the dead people, who is your favorite?
Out of the dead people?
Yeah.
Ooh. Zeppeli... Antonio Zeppeli was probably up there. I was disappointed when Abdul died the second time. Spoiler. No.
Oh god, no,
we're not saying that
this
again.
is spoiler rich. You know, like obviously.
Who else died? I feel like there's someone in part 4 who died that I really
Caesar
liked.
Zappelli. Like the Zappelli.
Technically, everyone died in chapter 4, didn't they?
What? Why? What happened to Lisa? Is she still alive?
Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lived at the end of the second one. She probably died of old age by now.
No, but like, where is she?
During this time?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like, does she, I don't think she ever comes back.
No, she's dead by now because in this chapter, Joseph is old, so his mom couldn't be alive.
But Joseph Joestar is like the same age that Lisa is when she is still looking that young, being kept alive by Hammond.
Well, yeah, but I mean that can only last for so long.
Right. So why doesn't Joseph look young still?
36の罪人の魂を集めて
Again, it's not about logic.
Right. It's about the bizarre adventure.
Yeah, everything's bizarre. It doesn't make sense. But, I don't know, we love it. The moon's blue. I mean, it's blue moon. You know,
Poochie gets
what'd you
off
think?
at it. Like, he jerks off to the moon every night. Whatever.
It's a blue moon. What'd you think it was going to be?
Like, oh my god, do you know how Jotaro dies?
Jojo dies?
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't recall very much.
Like, he dies in 2012.
2012?
Yeah, he dies trying to save Jolene.
Yeah, so that was in part
Six.
6. Yes.
Poochie fucks the whole thing up.
Jotaro
Yeah, I didn't read the manga very much.
The manga.
I read part 5, and I have an understanding, thanks to this game, of how the other chapters kind of play
But
out.
do you understand how King Crimson works?
I thought I did at one point, and then I tried to explain it to somebody.
And
And
as
then
you're explaining it, you
I was
realize
midway-
you have no idea how King Crimson works.
That's typically how those conversations go.
Yeah.
It's like, you know in your head how it works, and if they did something out of the ordinary, you'd be able to poke it out. But if you tried to explain it, it's nigh impossible, really.
See, okay, the characters that I'm super confused about is... who could those people be?
One thing I don't like is that they treat me like an idiot. Like, I don't know what that is. Dragon Ball Z Universe did the same thing. It's like, who is the masked Saiyan?
Who is this masked Saiyan
It
that-
couldn't possibly be related to the cutscene we just saw with the guy in the same armor.
Who could this...
Oh god, I wonder who that could have been.
You know how I kept jokingly saying it was Goku Black?
Yeah.
Because you know how much I wanted
I
to
thought
be
you
Goku...
actually thought that.
No.
Okay, I thought I was...
Goku Black, right? Come on, man. It's Goku...
I thought you were serious. I was like...
There is no... It was no more obvious than it... It was clearly Turles. Not Turles.
And
God,
it's been the whole
Bardock.
time. I think they even let it slip once, too, that he was Bardock, and I was like, what? You said it! And then they treated it like they didn't say it.
Yeah. It was, yeah, no.
The Smash Saiyan was Bardock? It's like, yeah, no shit!
The Bardock was Bardock the whole time? Also,
And they do the same thing here, where they kind of treat you like...
a little bit. One thing that really bothers me is I'm upset about how they call Paul Naref Jean-Pierre when they always refer to him as Paul Naref.
Yeah. I think they dumbed it down.
Like, he... It's weird how a Frenchman speaks exclusively in Japanese. We're not talking about that now?
No, we're past it.
We're past it. We're past this Frenchman speaking Japanese.
I need a moment.
Also, I like how they're in an Egyptian airport, and there's a sign that says departure in English. Tanoshikana!
Would it be racist to me if I expected it to be in hieroglyphs?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
There's... You curmudgeon. Paul Naref, just leave the airport and go lead a sad life. Like 5 years from now.
You're gonna be a turtle.
Hey, spoilers, man.
Well, that's we warned them of it. So anything I say now, it's just on them.
You know, one thing I love about like JoJo is like the whole like notion that like
I love that walk.
right. Oh my God! Here he is. This is the part where it's no longer actually part 3 in the manga. Like this is where it's actually its unique story now. You're
We've
both
gone
so
off
buff.
the rails. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Who could it possibly
Who
be?
could this Ario Speedwagon character be? He couldn't be Robert EO Speedwagon, could he?
All right, they might be pandering to people who have never experienced JoJo before, though.
Why would
Then again, if you've never heard of JoJo, why would you?
I waited until I finished reading part 3 to begin playing this game. Like, I waited until...
I think I watched part 4 before I played it. I only read up part
Part-
5 midway through the game.
Part 4 is my favorite animated part, like, show, version of the series. Like, I like part 3 as the manga best, but part 4 has been my favorite anime because it looks cleaner. Like, there are characters that could totally be in this game that I really, really wish there were. Like that, who was that pretty boy?
You know, come to think of it, looking at that aura, looks just like Xenoverse.
Yeah.
It's the same idea.
Yeah, it's the exact same concept. Although we're not, like, a build your own character.
Yeah. Anyway, I interrupted you. What were you talking about?
Fuck, what was I talking about? Fuck, Jesus Christ. Magician's Red Door! No, I love the idea of, like, JoJo's, like, you can talk about stands, like, in exactly what their abilities can do and can't do. Like, you can talk about everything about the stand, but then as you're reading along the series, like, it's a complete mystery on, like, how the fight's gonna take place. Like, they're really good about that.
Yeah, it can go either way, really.
Yeah.
Character could die. The main character could die.
Right. And so, like, when I was watching part 4, I just realized how many characters there are in that, like, only, like, appear for, like, 3 episodes. Like, the chef.
That was one of my favorite episodes, and he doesn't come back.
Why does he appear in their meetings? Like, when they're like, we're gonna solve this murder mystery, and we're gonna stop the serial killer.
Yeah, it's not
also,
like he
why
can-
is he here?
What? It's not like he can contribute. What's he gonna do? Well, when I find the killer, I'm gonna make him good food.
Right? Like, there's like characters that were part of those meetings, like, that contribute 0. Like, they show up for the meeting, and then they show up for nothing else. It's baffling. Let us do this on the roof, because this is our DBZ wasteland. Yada yada does it. I will always say that, because it's such a nice verbal tick.
知らねえよフランス行きの便に乗ろうとしたら
They suddenly appeared and came at me. Gross. Gross, they just jerked
How
it off on...
indecent of them.
Right?
You're about to fight the hardest opponent in the game, and it's not Abdal.
Iggy.
For me, it is always Iggy.
Because his hitbox is as small as you think.
Iggy kept kicking my ass.
Well,
I began to wonder why you even liked this game.
the one thing I love about this game is that they don't really balance the stands. Like, they're about as broken as you'd expect. Except for Fugo from part 5. Like,
Yeah, they don't. That would be whoa.
like, he is broken beyond repair. Like, if he had the exact same abilities as he did in the manga, like, your fight would be over in literally a second. The noble one? Who could that be?
本当に
Who
The noble one.
could the noble one be?
Who could possibly refer to themselves as the noble one?
It couldn't be Dio.
No, he did. He died.
He's dead!
He died like 2 times. There's no way he would come back for a 3rd run.
Right? It's amazing how Dio is, like, the most liked, like, antagonist of the series, but he only appears in 2 parts. Technically 3, like, he kind of...
Well, I think that's kind of the best way to handle a character.
An
though.
alternate timeline version of Dio shows up in part 6. 7,
Yeah.
rather.
Well, I think that's the best way to handle a good thing, though. Not to let it continue, but
Yeah,
to
but the
kind of
alternate...
let it
But
sit in its
Diego
own.
is such a lame-o.
Yeah.
I dislike
Well,
Diego.
he's a lambo because they went off of him. If they came up with a
Because if he
different-
wasn't based off of Dio, you know.
yeah, then what's the saying? Maybe like "let sleeping dogs lie" might be the one I'm looking
Don't
for.
look a gift bear in the mouth while you're riding it through nudist colony country.
Basically, a property gets more precious the less it's used.
Yeah, like anything Marvel has done in the past 60 years?
Yeah, that's why I don't really read the comics anymore, because it's not precious to me anymore. All the heroes have gone through everything imaginable.
Wow, did I just literally just jump off the roof?
That was the first thing we did in this game. Well, after the first...
And
initial
Iggy!
fight.
There goes Iggy!
There goes Iggy. You're not the only one.
Oh my god, I'm forgetting the controls. Already.
We're making a great first impression, by the way. This is fantastic.
Jesus, Abdul! Or Abdul, as I should call you.
Is that how the proper...
That's the proper translation. I don't know why they wrote it in English as Abdul. Abdul.
He's got a very unique
His name is
pose.
Abdul Muhammad.
Like, he gives you like a thumbs up, thumbs down, like he's not really sure himself.
Right?
Like, this could go either way. Heads or tails. That's my power.
You just need that.
I just need to get closer. So,
You just need that, huh?
yeah. The booze is starting to get to my brain.
The booze is not getting enough to you.
No.
Okay, Iggy, I get it. You done?
Fuck you, Iggy. You missed!
There we go. Oh, Jesus.
I'll
I'm
show
on fire.
you animal cruelty.
We are about to make this an episode for PETA.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the Order
god.
just misses! And he flies! It's great.
Dick.
You
Oh, and then they team up on you.
cock bites.
You need a dual heat attack on him, bro.
Hey, Abdul, how
Get
do you
rid
like
of
this?
that guy.
I really dislike how there's not enough of these. Like, there's not enough, like, these combos.
Yeah.
Like, the unique ones. Oh, that was satisfying.
Is he not dead?
I don't know.
Should be dead,
Yeah,
man.
it didn't look like he's dead.
Oh. I guess he didn't take as much damage as I thought he did.
Come on, Polnareff. Pose with me.
All fights should be all poses all the time.
Hey, there's Abdul dead.
Yay!
Now Iggy will become superpowered. Because of the power of chocolate-covered friendship speeches.
Did that dog just talk?
Nah, it's his thought bubbles, man.
He's talking with his eyes.
He's talking with his dirty, dirty dog eyes. Oh god, yeah, there goes your
Oh,
secession.
that was beautiful.
Right into the wall.
Oh.
Erotic. If Frank West was taking a picture of this, he'd say erotic.
Yeah, let him have that crate. Better kill him quick before he gets some sort of second wind.
Can I dramatic finish him into the fucking... No.
So freaking tiny.
I feel like you couldn't do that. Because you know the dramatic finishes? Like, you can throw them into that water.
Yeah, that happens if you're like in this area.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
and that's
really was
how it ends.
I was really hoping that that was like his last bit alive.
Oh, I was really hoping that crate was gonna hit too. Better grab that health before he does.
Why another
Damn
social
it.
session? Why does that happen?
He was reminded that his friend died.
He was reminded
he
that
had
Abdul died.
So he had a third wind. And then he
And then
couldn't take it
Threw
anymore.
himself off the roof after being reminded how his friend is dead.
This is a truly depressing mission.
Oh damn it! I didn't stop time. I was wanting to stop time to overkill. I'm stopping time.
That's why I love playing Dio.
Zawildo!
I don't even care if I win or lose just playing Dio. I just want to get to the point where I could use the world.
やれやれだぜてめえらきつい戦いさせやがって
He's so cool, Jojo.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
He's so fucking cool. B! Like B for Big Dick G. More like it.
What even is that?